33 so early.
And Chunky White. So, and hers is what? Got it. So, I never announced that original definition. That's how it was presented. So, and here it's just it's presented like just a man who's not necessarily actively involved in the whole thing. It's just a man who's making a wife something. I didn't know that. I thought a couple of men like you and actively involved in the whole thing. And here it's just it's presented like just you know, a man who's not necessarily actively involved in the whole thing. It's just a man who's making his wife something. I think I didn't know that. I thought a cuckold meant like you involved in the whole thing. You like for your wife to get fucked and you watch type shit. That's my understanding of it. So, and hers is what?
Family and fellow soldiers.
You said her definition is what? You know hers is. Or their definition? Their definition is a man whose wife is unfaithful. So, but they don't necessarily. That's all. They leave it at that. They don't have no other parts to the definition. But but mine is, and the way it's interpreted now is
Jezebel.
No, man, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and technically I guess that would be considered that. A man who's not actively participating in her cheating and shit. My definition is a man who is participating in her cheating. He pay a motherfucker to come fuck his wife while he watch. That's my understanding of what a cuckold is. So
I see. I knew it was something special about this thing from the beginning.
Yeah, sure.
That's why I stuck with it. And telling the truth, there's a certain level of pride that comes with this. So we gon' finish strong, proud, and resilient. This is muddy water. We keep it moving through the muddy water. Swerving hard through the muddy water. With a cup full of muddy water. Jumping out the muddy water. Pumping out the muddy water. We build bricks with this muddy water. Put them filters down, this is raw and uncut. And ain't no chaser with this mud, just straight to the good. I say we going live, he say nigga what's up. I say we getting high, he say nigga roll up. Another topic of discussion, a conversation piece. Monumental black boom born out of necessity. Now put them cups up, make a toast and feed on this recipe. Wise words, this is poor righteous teaching. From a rich type feature, adding wealth to my creature.
So the reason I say cuckold society, like, alright, so me and this chick me and this woman watch Boardwalk Empire before, right? It's a show used to come on HBO. Nucky Thompson and them niggas. There's a scene in that show where this dude is in a bar. He worked for Nucky and Chalky White, one of the characters. He worked for him. So
A orgy.
what?
A orgy.
So he worked for him, right? So this dude and his white wife came in the spot to do business. The white wife kept like hinting at dude that she wanna fuck with him. Both of them sitting to the back, like out of the way and shit. She keep like hinting at him, like she fucking around writing a note, meet me at the room or whatever. So he meet her at the room. He thinking she fucking around behind her husband's back. Well, I don't even know if the dude understood that it was her husband. I don't know at that point. But all he knew was that she threw a note out there. It was like, meet me, blah, blah, blah. So he met her at the room and shit. And went in the room and shit. She laid out on the bed. He go to the bed, go goddamn start doing what they do. And fuck around. The door closes and her husband's sitting there watching shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And, and the husband is like, no, just keep on doing what you're doing. And he's like, nah, man, what the fuck is this, man? What's going on here, man? This is a white man, and a black man is the one back in the 20s and shit. This is 1920s and shit, prohibition time. And it's a white man and his wife, and it's a black man and she done lowered up into the room. So homeboy's like, what the fuck is going on here, man? He looking at her, looking at him like, what the fuck is this what's going on here? So he fuck around and try to, get the fuck up out of there, and homeboy jumping away, whatever. So he fucking fighting dude and end up killing the white man or whatever. And me and old girl watching this shit, right? And she's like, oh, that's some crazy shit.
Pandora's box.
So we get into a conversation about how this ain't nothing new. This is kind of, the whole white psychology. This ain't foreign to white psychology. Like going back to Greece and shit, Rome and shit, all that, crazy shit they had going on with, men fucking men and boys, and that whole shit was part of their culture. So this concept is not foreign to, Europeans and shit. And she fighting me left and right, nigga. Like, bullshit. I don't believe it. I'm just looking like, I'm not even getting mad at it. I'm just looking like, oh man, like, cause these experiences teach me, nigga. Cause all this shit is just common knowledge to me. But I get it how people, you delve into certain places, people ain't willing to go there. You kind of need to go there to understand how this world works. But at the same time, it's that whole Matrix thing where, blue pill, red pill shit. Like, you want to go back to your life and just, be dumb and happy? Or you want to try to figure this out a little bit more, that whole thing. Most people would rather just be like, nah, send me to the house so I can wake up and go to work, nigga. I ain't got time for this shit. You know what I'm saying? And they go to that whole cuckold thing, like, cuckold society. Like, these niggas is willing. Like, niggas is having conversations on whether it's okay for their wife to do OnlyFans. Like, niggas is like, so what are you doing exactly?
I'm gonna stop it right there.
Alright.
So that was a clip from what was that? 2021?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that was a clip from 2020.
Yeah, April 2021.
Yeah, that was a clip from April 2021.
Damn, 3 years ago.
From one of our episodes that we did that was named what?
Cuckold Society.
Cuckold Society.
Yeah.
And
motherfucking right.
With things the way things is going nowadays, Raleigh brought it to the table. We discussed it. We had a show about it, and we decided to revisit it. And here we are.
Yeah, we're gonna be revisiting a lot of these old shows. Like, nigga, we been calling all this shit. Just paying attention. Fuck. The ways of the whatever. But yeah. So you cuckold, that whole thing. That concept is like deviant behavior. Something ain't right with that. To not want to, engage with your wife or your girl, but you're more interested in watching another man do it. Yeah. So we talking about the freak offs, right? Like what we've been hearing about the freak offs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a whole lot of crazy shit going on there. Not necessarily crazy, just fucked up, really. It ain't that crazy. Just typical shit. But the whole thing about ordering male prostitutes to come to your room to have sex with your girl while you sit in the corner and watch and play with yourself. Like, what does it mean? Like, that in itself, like, if you two consenting adults, it's like, who cares? Weird or whatever. It's like, who cares? But what we learn is it ain't really that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit is about like power and shit. Okay.
Yeah.
It's about submitting. It's about because it's deeper. You know, it's just one part of the whole thing.
Is it tradition? Is it a culture?
I mean, it ain't our fucking culture from what I
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, is it a cultural thing for whoever does it?
I mean, it could be either one. It could be either you just into that kind of thing, or it's done for a bigger reason.
But if you're raising your like you were saying earlier, if you're raising your children to be,
well, that's different. That's going into what it's about. Like, we talking about trauma and shit. Like, forcing trauma on people. I guess that would apply for that, for the whole cuckold thing. If your girl ain't into that, and you doing it against her will, just to whatever, you know, keep her on a certain level. Like, if your girl ain't into it, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that shit.
But what about a child?
Would you mind me getting my homeboys to fuck you while I watch? How does that conversation go? And that's not gonna be the first. It's gonna eventually get to that, but that ain't how it's gonna start. I would think. Fuck. You get like she getting with that nigga in the second day. Second day y'all together. Like, would you mind if I made this call and had some dudes come over here and fuck the shit out you while I watch? Yeah, it's deeper. It's more about
yeah, but the more interesting part was what you were talking earlier.
What?
About raising the kids to do.
Well, to
continue to do that to keep the control and the power.
Cuckold is a whole separate thing. It's the mentality. It's the culture. It's the using sex to control. Where you think, or not necessarily that you think, because it works. You know, it's just evil as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Where you use sex to shit. We looking at this whole thing. It's like everything. That's what all this shit revolved around. Being blackmailed for doing some sexual shit that you ain't proud of. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got cameras in every room and all this other shit. Hidden cameras in every room. So, you know, everybody got footage. It ain't just about the fucking, it's the tape and blackmail and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that cuckold shit was just a part of it. From what I know. Imagine what else was going on, nigga. That's just the shit they talked about.
Who?
You know, gossip people. People that be reading the court and shit. And reporting on it.
I mean, it sound pretty spot on. I mean, that could be what they really call it, a cuckold society.
No, man, that's why we should have recorded earlier. That was smooth and natural. I don't remember how I got to that point. About raising kids under that, because that ain't necessarily cuckold. That's just deviant sexual behavior. You know, it's just
it relates
a technique to use to get something done. It ain't necessarily about the sex. It's just a tool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's a very effective tool to use. Like, you know, they say they are the elite people use sex like young when they with their kids. They start them young, sexual whatever, in whatever form it manifests, because that's something that every human, shares. All humans are sexual, so that's something I'll be able to
desire.
Well, it's like once I make my child a sexual whatever agent or fucking,
deviant.
Yeah, then it's like my child will be able to relate to all humans because it's a sexual thing. So, not everybody's smart, not everybody is whatever, but everybody is sexual. So, the odds of being able to affect whoever you need to affect through some sexual shit, it's like we might as well use this sexual shit on our child. And it's the whole, making them fucking psychopaths and, beating empathy out of them. Or
that's where you were going with it. The empathy.
Yeah, traumatizing them to where they don't
care.
None of that shit.
Like you were saying, like they don't care.
And but you can't have them being a maniac out here, just outright maniac. So it's like deeper. So you got to be able to make them appear normal, behave normal.
Understand how to use it.
Yeah, you got to be able to understand how to use it.
Yeah.
Or be able to control it. Even if they don't understand, they got to be able to control it. Because I would think trauma victims don't understand it. But if you train them on how to use it, how to deal with it, then they don't have to know how to, understand it. All they know is how to deal with it. Yeah, so they fucking pretty much robots sent out to do what the fuck you want them to do. And especially when you're talking about kids, because the kids got to keep the wealth. So we can't have our kids being all like empathetic of people and caring and all that shit. We gotta have them fucking psychopaths like us, so they could keep all the money and not fuck it up, trying to give it away and do the right thing and all that bullshit. Yeah, but that cuckold thing is deep. Like, I didn't think that's something niggas did, and I don't know who the fuck am I, but yeah, I didn't think that was something niggas ain't doing shit like that. And it ain't necessarily niggas that's doing this. Like we know, Puffy trained under them people. So it ain't necessarily even Puffy. I don't know who the fuck he was when he got with them people, but if he operating up under them, and that's what they do, and it works for him, and they telling him it could work for him too, then it's like, how many of these other niggas operate under that shit?
Who's the master?
Like, can you imagine Jay-Z letting some other nigga fuck Beyonce while he's sitting in the corner and play with himself? Or what about D-Wade getting some male prostitutes to skull fuck Gabby while he's sitting in the corner and play
I can see D-Wade doing that.
What about Swiss Beats? You think he'd be ordering male prostitutes so they could skull fuck Alicia Keys while he's sitting in the corner and play with himself? What about John Legend? You think John Legend be letting?
I ain't heard nothing on them that would, give me any type of implication they would do that.
Yeah, all these women I just mentioned is more masculine than the dude. Gabby, what's her name? Gabrielle Union, Beyonce, fucking Alicia, fucking John Legend wife. She run that shit. All these niggas married to these strong women. Yeah, all of them into that shit. All I'm doing.
Strong women. Why you say they strong women?
Because they more
powerful.
Dominant. No, behavior, characteristics, personality. Not just like in business, more powerful, but like
just their character.
Yeah, the characters. Like, you know Gabby run D Wade. You know old girl run John Legend. Like, Jay-Z got niggas fooled. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what the fuck going on with that shit. But I could see it. Who else? Whoever. Fuck all them niggas, man. That's not even our kind of thing. It's just these niggas is trying to do whatever they can to get their little power and shit. And the more niggas is willing to do it, the more niggas gonna have to do it to be in it. Like, at this point, you can't get into it now and like, no, I don't do that. They're like, what you mean you don't do it? Nigga. Everybody here does it. So, you know, we was talking about that shit. Like, you know, getting back to the whole, like, why they gotta get real niggas up out the paint? For this kind of shit.
Cause real niggas will fuck this shit up.
So now it's gonna be hard for real niggas to get back in because all the real niggas is gone. So all these other motherfuckers are running it. So when a real nigga come, they like, nope, they ain't coming in here. Cause there ain't no real niggas to vouch no more. You get rid of all the real niggas, little by little, one by one. And then we won't ever let them back in. Now we run it, we will never let a real nigga back in. Cause then they'll start going about taking the shit apart.
How's that determined? How would you say that's determined? Who's the real nigga and not?
Well, I mean, I think that Rockefeller situation is a great fucking example. Like Steve Stout, I'm pretty sure Steve Stout taking in the booty hole, allegedly, whatever. You know, he looked like that kind of nigga who do whatever he got to do to get his little position and shit. So, you know, even if that nigga Jay-Z ain't that kind of nigga, when you got all of these niggas around you, always in your ear about, hey man, you don't need none of them niggas. Hey man, roll with us. We'll give you everything you want, everything you need. All you gotta do is get rid of that nigga. It's like the smallest thing happen, you gonna be ready to jump ship because all them niggas in your ear. You know what I'm saying? You saying to yourself, you do one more thing that I don't like, nigga, you out of here. You know what I'm saying? You know, when my bad. When we understood it as them niggas just fell out, it's just like, well, it is what it is. It's like, it is what it is, but damn, that nigga Jay is foul as fuck for what happened after the fact. If they fell out, it's like, whatever. Who the fuck they man, that's their shit, they do what they want. But after the fact, it's like, yo, that nigga foul as fuck. Then it's all the other shit that he was doing as the agent. Like, you know, doing these things to let these people in. And he don't really gain nothing from it. He's just doing it like a bitch.
What you call it? Gatekeeper?
Yeah, that's why I say Trojan horse. Because that's the closest thing I can think of to that position. A motherfucker who is allowed into the kingdom as a gift, but then once you get the gift in there, all of the agents are inside the gift, and they start coming out once they're inside the gates.
You had to get him to that. You had to get him to that point though, at somehow.
What you mean?
To that point to be the Trojan horse.
Well, it's like same thing with the Rockefeller thing. You got supposedly he was trying to get in the game, nobody fuck with him. He had to go to some gangsters, some hustlers and shit, to pretty much say, fuck y'all, he getting in this game.
Who? Dame?
Yeah, Damon. Man. They made a way for him to get in, thinking they doing a good thing. Like, fuck the industry, we gonna get our man in there, cause he a real one. And so at that point, it's like the industry is the bad guy. We doing something good for the industry, cause the industry don't know no better. They being bitches, they being full of shit. They won't let our dude in. But we gonna get him in here, cause he dope, and he is what the game is missing. So that's what the Trojan horse is, like a gift. Hell, here's this gift. You take the gift. Oh, thank you. You get the gift in the house. And then the gift, goddamn, all the agents, the spies and shit jump out the gift once it's too late. Once, you know, because it ain't just like as soon as it come in, it's like it's in there. You done goddamn situated it, put it somewhere, and you looking at it and you like it. A couple days go by, it's like, oh man, I love this joint that I got as this gift that my friend gave me. And then like the third, fourth, fifth day, the motherfucking agents start popping out. That was the plan from the start, but it was offered as a gift.
Shit, third, fourth, fifth year. How long did the whole Rockefeller thing last with Dame and Jay together? It lasted for a minute though, right?
About shit. I mean, his first album was '96.
Yeah.
So
Reasonable Doubt.
yeah, I don't know how long it took after that. I know it was what 02 when they broke up. Some shit. 01, 02.
Damn, it's been a long time.
Yeah, it was like 03 somewhere. When Cam and them got there,
That's 7 years.
that was after Ether, after all that shit. Yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying. So, damn, what was it? Damn.
So how do the women play into that situation?
As far as what?
Cause you was talking earlier about you got a lot of strong women with weak men. How did they play in? Were they gifts to them to keep them in check?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like we gonna arrange this. We gonna Beyonce with Jay, Gabby with.
Like Gabby make me think that she been about that shit. Like her whole plan was to be a fucking
Dominatrix.
be a steward for this new crazy shit.
Damn.
Because we gotta remember, D Wade's son, they was letting the gay nanny raise his son, or both of the sons. But they had like footage of boat rides and shit when it's just the
Them
nanny and yeah, shit like that. And
she allowed it.
well, that's the thing. Like people play like they don't remember. The mother, the child's mother, been saying she was against this shit the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
The nurse and all that shit. This whole lifestyle that they was living. Once he broke up with her, this shit that he started doing with her sons. She been beefing and barking on all that shit from the start. Then Gabby get in the thing, and you know, people like Gabrielle Union, so she's able to step in, and it's like, oh man, the baby mama just tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Gabby. Like, oh, we love Gabby. Gabby can't do no wrong, so it can't be her. It must be the baby mom's just tripping. Because D Wade seemed happy, everything looked good. What the fuck is she tripping about? She just mad. She mad that he left her ass, whatever the case is. And yeah, then years later you look back at it and it's like, damn, all that shit was planned from the start. Who the fuck get a gay nanny for his fucking son? What black man hires a gay white nanny to watch his son unsupervised? Like, he's the only one.
Dwayne Wade.
Like, I'm gonna be at work. I need you to pick my son up from school and just take care of him till I get home from work. And it's just them two in the house. What man do that?
Dwayne
What black
Wade.
man do that?
Dwayne Wade.
So, you know what I'm saying? They don't talk about that part.
Mm-hmm.
That part is a very, 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 very vital part to that whole story. You know, if you're trying to understand what's going on. Yeah.
So the whole term, would you say that the whole term cuckold embodies more than just the fact that it's a man wants to see his wife?
Yes, it's about, you know, we could talk about the man's personality or characteristics or character. What kind of man is that? Mm-hmm. We could talk about the woman. You know,
what about sex
kind of woman is
Would that be involved with that word?
Nigga, get a nigga up the street and bring it to a hotel and have him fuck your wife. That's your wife. He's a guest. Ain't nothing illegal about it.
No. I'm saying, would that term cuckold embody a lot of this sexual deviancy that's going on when it comes to sex trafficking, minors,
Well, I mean,
all that stuff.
yeah, it's all deviancy.
Yeah.
I mean, the sex trafficking ain't. It's just, sex trafficking could be a pimp with a hoe.
But that cuckold, that word cuckold.
That ain't really that.
Yeah.
Cuckold is just the embodiment of a man. My definition, like I said.
Right. I get it. I'm just saying, is it broader than what
No, it's just a
you're
part of
saying?
it.
Yeah, but it's a part of it.
It's one of the tools to do it.
Yeah.
You don't have to do the cuckold shit to be caught on fucking camera doing some wild shit. If they drug your ass and you passed out and oh man, that shit fucked up, nigga. And you fucking passed out in the room and like passed out.
All that shit is part of it.
Some dude just come in the room and you passed out and he just doing shit and you wake up, nigga. Like wake up the next morning, you ain't see none of that shit. And you just wake up like, what the fuck? You feel weird and shit. I mean, it's all just fucked up. But it's all about power and shit. So.
Yeah. But it goes back to what we were saying, what we were saying earlier. How do these elites pick and choose who they want to represent them in that way? You know what I'm saying? How do they pick them? Is it what?
Over time.
Over time.
Yeah. Like,
put them to the test.
Yeah, daily shit. Daily little tests and shit. Is he into that? Can I get him to do that?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he do anything. Oh man. They don't want the motherfucker to do anything because it's like can't trust him.
They don't want the motherfucker that will do anything.
Yeah, that would just just easily whatever they say do, you do it. That's ain't no fun in that for them. It's about
that's the one they want though.
Like buck breaking.
Wouldn't that be the one they want? They don't
depend on what he brings to the table.
They don't want the one who you do something to and he be like, man, fuck that shit.
No, what I'm saying is you can't trust a motherfucker to do anything. You got like if they meet the motherfucker and he do anything, probably not. But if they can wear him down to do anything, then it's like they trust him. You get what I'm saying? Like motherfucker willing to do anything off the rip, then nah, I don't want no parts with that motherfucker because ain't no telling. But if he ain't gonna do it and I could break him down to where he is, or over time he get more open to it,
Yeah. So can I tell the thing what I was telling about the blindfold and all that shit?
What?
How that probably could work.
What?
When I was talking about the blindfold them and then do something and see how they react to it.
What? Just say I don't know.
Cause I had a situation when I first went to college. They took us on an orientation, took us on a trip, bro. This shit is fucking nuts. This shit is fucking nuts, man.
I remember this story, nigga. What? Yeah.
No. I'm gonna lead up to the story that I was talking about. With the whole secret society shit, doing what they do, how that could happen. I'm not saying it can. It's just allegedly. This is just my opinion. But first, I'm gonna start off with when I first went to college. They took us on an orientation trip. The shit is fucking nuts. Now I'm thinking about it.
Oh yeah, and they all kind of wild shit, man.
Nah. It's just how it correlates with what we're saying. So the upperclassmen were our chaperones. Some of the upperclassmen. So they took us out in the no bullshit. This shit crazy. They took us out in the woods, bro. And told us, and they were talking about trust. Do you trust, each other? Do you trust your newly found person that you just met? Do you trust us? You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you trust me to help you to get through this college life, shit like that? So they took us out in the woods, put blindfolds on us, and told us to get in the line and they was gonna lead us through the goddamn woods and hold hands to see if we trust each other.
Where is this?
No bullshit, bro. I mean, did nothing crazy happen, but it just got me thinking.
Y'all did it?
Yeah, we did it. We was out there. I didn't want. I was young. I wasn't but like 18. I'm like, okay, yeah, we out here. And then now I'm thinking, I'm like, that shit was fucking crazy. Why the fuck would y'all do that? But then it goes
shit.
Right, bro. Right, now I'm thinking about this shit, and that's what it was. So now it takes me back. It brings me to now to when we was talking about the secret society thing, like to get you to earn your trust, or to get them to trust you, motherfucker. Who knows? They took you in there, blindfold you, motherfucker, grab you, touch your balls, motherfucker. What? Why you touch my balls? Oh man, it ain't nothing. It's just part of the test. Okay, all right. Next day you come back. Hey, we got $2.5 million. Just blindfold yourself again. They start rubbing your butt. You turn around, it's a dude rubbing your butt. Like, don't worry about it, nigga. $2.5 million. Okay, yeah, you right. Fuck it. Then the next day they blindfold you again. Shit. $4.5 million. This time, motherfucker, sucking your goddamn dick. You take the blindfold off, it's a dude sucking your dick. You be like, look, $4.5 million, man. Yeah, you right. $4.5 million. Now you like the shit. You end up there like, this is fucking $4.5 million. Ain't nobody gonna know about it. Yeah, but we did record it. Oh, fuck. Oh, all right, give me the fucking money.
What you do with the money?
I mean, but
no, what did you do with the money?
Nah, nigga, what you talking about? I ain't did shit. I was just giving an example.
Oh, that was an example.
That was just giving an example of how they could start to how to trust you. You know what I'm saying? Get you to the point to where now they done recorded it. Now they show you the damn record and be like, look. You want the $4.5 million and the rest of these damn riches we about to get you into? Or do you really care about getting your dick sucked by a dude? It doesn't matter. I'm just saying. I don't know, but they got to figure out how to way to trust you somehow.
Or the blackmail is the trust.
Well, yeah, that too, but, you know, to keep you...
Got that tape, nigga.
Right. But to keep you on task, nigga... We gotta make sure we can trust you first for an extended period of time until we can get.
Then pay. Keep paying, nigga. You goddamn blackmail and paying. Ain't nobody gonna say shit. That's why niggas just be having fun.
So what's the purpose in doing it then?
What?
But see, that's part of the control thing. It goes back to the control thing.
What?
The sexual control.
What?
By doing the sexual acts to you, now I'm at the same time I'm gaining control over you. By continuously doing this stuff, I'm gaining control over you, and at the same time offering you something, and then I'm gonna show you the tape. Now you locked they got you locked in because you keep coming back. You already see they doing this shit, and you keep coming back. So yeah,
well, like
I can trust this motherfucker.
If they catch you on some wild shit and let you know that they caught you, and you sit in the office with your fucking stomach all in your goddamn throat, because you realize like, what the fuck is going on here? Once they do that, if they offer $1 million, ain't that like a relief? Like, because they could just simply say, we got tape, nigga. Do what the fuck we say. We ain't give you nothing. And you gotta kind of do it. But if they do it, and then they offer you millions on top of that, what would that change? How do you feel leaving at that point? How different do you feel leaving after realizing they got a tape on you and offering you nothing, and telling you they got a tape on you and offering you millions? Are you gonna leave there a different?
Well, the millions is what's gonna keep you quiet about it. Yeah.
Keep you happy.
Yeah. That's why I say the money ain't really shit. It's just, it is, but it ain't. To certain people.
Yeah, but then we could talk about like why niggas don't do nothing with their money. It's all about buying cars and jewelry and shit. It ain't about
because they still control the money. They still control what you do with the money. Nigga, like, nah, you can't go help your community. You can't do that.
Yeah, go back to the blackmail.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can do this with it, but you can't do that with it.
Right. So when ain't that what a $6 million slave
right.
is?
You start trying to act like that with it, then we gonna bring the tape out. Yeah.
Exactly. So it start making more sense why niggas don't niggas be on that. Man, like them niggas in the NBA be on that shit. Man, we all got all these millions, man. We need to da 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 da. But they can never do it because. Not to say that NBA niggas is, why wouldn't we think they want them to? What's different about a rapper and an NBA player? If they got them fucking...
Is there any different?
If they got rappers blackmailed, why would we think that the athletes ain't blackmailed?
Shit, not only them, the actors too. Athletes, actors, politicians.
Whenever it's run by some outside, whenever it's mostly niggas and it's run by whoever else. Even
upstanding or high quality, what they want to call high quality artists. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why you don't see, like you be saying, I don't see a lot of art that's making, because they probably got them like, no, you can't do this type of art. You need this. Keep doing this, and you gonna keep getting what you get.
Yeah, we gonna keep looking out for you.
I'm
experiencing that shit now. Like, see, and that's the beautiful thing about what I do is. The beautiful thing about what I do is I talk my shit, but I ain't looking. I ain't trying to be in no fucking magazine or that shit, or like be a star, or be no fucking whatever. I don't want that shit. So it works for me because I don't want their fucking acceptance in the first place, or they whatever else. So I can feel free in my shit. Like that's why these niggas don't do it. Because they want acceptance. They want
They want to cross over.
Yeah, they want to be included in all the other shit. So it's like
you don't give a fuck about the crossover.
Yeah, motherfuckers scared to step on toes and shit. They don't want to even speak the truth. Like, they don't want to. Niggas be crying and shit to themselves and won't try to put out something to fix it. They're just doing what the fuck they told so they can get their acceptance and fuck it up for everybody. Nah, I look even crazier being one of the few.
Do they fuck it up for everybody, or they fucking it up for themselves?
Well, I mean,
cause I don't know how that motherfucker can come back from this. I don't see how Diddy or any of these cats can come back from this. Ain't no coming back from this to the community. It's like, nigga, you.
Well, that's the extreme. That's like the equivalent of
that was a haircut.
That's what? Mm-hmm. That's like the broad who just don't give a fuck and just fuck whoever they need to do what they need to do. Like, she fuck it up for everybody, but she ain't really fucking it up for herself because she don't care any goddamn way. She'll tell him, I'm fucking and sucking, goddamn, nigga, you mad? You jealous? She don't give a fuck. The motherfuckers who really doing the work. And
of course she don't.
I'm saying,
what
like,
you talking about? We talking about drugging motherfuckers.
Well, I'm saying the ones who do the work and still, like, if I'm busting my ass and shit and still having to do little shit, like, get niggas pussy and shit, and, suck niggas off every once in a while.
Now, after I'm thinking about it upstairs, I said St. James.
Yep.
See how long, you know what I mean? I remember. I used to be my barber.
Okay, yeah.
Still is, really. Know what I mean?
All the time, man. Just holler.
He cut though.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Just holler at me. Yeah. I still get down.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
What's up?
I'm saying. Yeah,
But
but
y'all boy eating tonight. Y'all eating something.
Nah, we recording right
yeah,
now.
we doing a podcast,
Okay.
little conversation.
Okay. Bro wants some Papa John's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, spinach and pepperoni.
Oh word.
Yeah, spinach and pepperoni. Yeah.
Man, Papa John's is trash, huh?
Huh?
Is it good?
Yeah, it's straight.
Okay.
Yeah, Papa John's is straight.
Okay.
I don't do Domino's and Pizza Hut. No, the Domino's alright, but Pizza Hut, Marco's pretty good. Marco's, what's that? Marco's, right? Marco's Pizza.
Yeah.
They pretty straight. They alright.
Yeah.
Y'all supposed to take it easy, man.
You too,
Okay,
man.
man.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
The girl that just don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she don't care. But the woman who busts her ass and really talented and shit still gotta do little shit. She the one that's gonna end up killing her goddamn self. Cause she really knows she compromising her character and shit. Just to, And she kinda I mean, she fuck it up for everybody too, cause she just held out and not did it. How long?
What if I?
I don't know. We probably didn't get shit across, but we did something. Hey, something documented.
No, I think we did. We got something across.
So Erica was in?
Yeah, she just walked outside. But we did get something across. We basically our main thing was the let you to say that we already been on this shit before any of this shit even hit the fan like it did, like it has. We was already talking about this shit, And
Yeah, we was
attention,
talking about
be aware.
OnlyFans. We was talking about OnlyFans. How dudes is letting their old lady do OnlyFans and shit for a check.
Yeah.
And that whole thing, like.
Yeah, they making it's like they trying to make this shit like this is the way.
And that's kind of cuckold too, man. All she do is show her titties a little bit on film, on the computer.
Who does that, man?
Shit, we get 5 racks a month, nigga. All she gotta do is show her titties a little bit. It's like, nigga, that's your wife? Yeah.
Wow.
Is that cuckold or is that like what is that? What's the difference between a pimp and a cuckold? What?
The difference between a pimp and a cuckold. A pimp don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
A pimp don't give a fuck.
That's a pimp.
But I
that's
guess
his
the
business.
cuckold.
A pimp, that's his business.
Right, but the cuckold must not give.
But that's your wife. And that's what niggas say. That's the only thing niggas can say to justify it.
But what if they?
She come home to me though.
But what if they? If she allow him to do it too,
Do what?
to fuck with somebody else in front of her, or
Can a woman be a cuckold? I don't know if a woman. Can a woman be a cuckold? Like, she wanna watch a man fuck other women? Nah, that's different, nigga. That's a whole different thing. Man and woman is different, nigga. A man wanting to see his woman get fucked and a woman wanting to see her man fuck another woman is two different things. I mean, it would still be cuckold, technically. That shit happen all the time. If you having a threesome, you think about it. If a woman having a threesome with 2 dudes, that shit gay as fuck. But if a man having a threesome with 2 women, it's like shit is alright.
you say what?
Shit is alright.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that.
I mean, that shit's just weird, nigga. Another dude fucking the same chick you fucking at the same time. Yeah, none of that. I don't even see what like.
Choo choo choo.
Even trained the niggas ain't in there at the same time.
Even what?
With the train, y'all niggas taking turns and shit. I don't want to be in the same room with that nigga fucking.
Right. Right.
It's my turn. Get the fuck out, nigga. It's my turn. I mean, I don't fuck the chick. He was fucked. I was getting this. So.
Yep.
So fucked up. But I didn't enjoy it. It was funny, but I didn't. Shit's weird. I mean, yeah, I guess it just depends on how the girl is. If the girl is all the way into it, I mean, that shit is kind of dumb. I was at a hotel one time, and this was a VA, and we was at the bar and shit. I was bartending at the time. It was like 11, 12, whatever. Went to the bar in Norfolk and shit. And, dude I used to work at the bar with, he was a bartender too, white boy. It was this chick at the corner of the bar, right? So this dickhead, what?
I just heard him.
So this dickhead goes over to her, right? And I'm watching him like, oh hell. You know, he goes over there, I see him talking to her and shit. She keep looking at me and shit. So I just walks over there and shit. And I don't know, man. I don't know. We was just fucking dumb. But I shook her hand. I was like, I just introduced myself. But I ain't say my name. So how you doing? He was telling her the whole time that he was a porn director and I was a porn actor type shit. So he asked her to take us to her room and shit. You know that bitch did? So we got in we got in the elevator. So we get on the elevator and shit. He fingering her and shit. I'm grabbing on her ass and shit, whatever the case is. And get to her floor and we walk into the room and shit. And she all the way in. She all the way into it. Nigga, she opened her fucking door and it's a dude laying in the bed. It's like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, that's my husband.
Look, now if that ain't some cuckold
Nah, he
shit.
was asleep. No, this ain't really a cuckold story.
Shit.
So what she did was, she was like, fuck it. She left it. She backed out the room, you know, because I'm in the back. He in front of me. She walking in the room. And they like holding hands and shit. So we all back out the room. And she just laid down right there in front of the room, nigga. And just, he started hitting and shit. She was sucking me off. Right there in the hallway, nigga. And a security guard come up there and shit. And like, what are you guys doing? I got up and was like, everything's under control. And you know that motherfucker left? Then we got up and left. We got the fuck about it. He ain't say shit. He just, this was like 2002, 2003 sometime. I was like 21, 22.
Damn. I
22,
don't even want to say like, share, follow after that, but like, share, and follow.
Some wild shit, man. All kind of crazy shit. Yeah, man. Some fucking times. That ain't really cuckold. That was just a story.
I hear you. We 52 in, man. What's up?
And what happened was, I forgot about this part. The bar manager that was working, the bar manager that worked at the bar that we was at, used to work at the spot that we was working at, so we knew him. Couple days later, this had to be a weekend. Couple days later, the dude that I was with, spoke to the former bar manager from the place that, you know, he was the bar manager at the place we worked, and he got a new job at this new place. That's why we went up there, go, you know, check him out, whatever the case is. He wasn't there the night we did that shit. When he came back to work, he had heard about two guys that was fucking a woman in the hallway. So the dude I was with came to me like laughing crazy, like, you ain't gonna believe this shit. Cause the bar manager was telling him like a story that he had heard from work. Like, you don't believe this shit. I went to work and you believe I heard this crazy story that 2 fucking assholes were fucking a woman in the hallway of the hotel. And he was like, that was me. And he was like, bullshit. Oh man, that's it. Alright man, let's get the fuck out of here. Man, that shit was so funny, man. He was like, bullshit. And they went up fucking around and pulled up the cameras, man.
Man, y'all be easy out there.